Hi, and welcome back to Your Future, Your Finances. We're continuing our conversation with two board members of an organization called the National Capital Business Ethics Awards. This identifies and recognizes companies doing ethical behavior in the business community, and we welcome them back to the show. How does a company get nominated for this award?
Well, anyone can nominate a company for the award. We love it when employees of companies nominate. We love it when business partners nominate, one company nominating another. After all, who knows the business better than those working in it or directly with it? A lot of the nominations in the past have come from CPAs, attorneys, and financial advisors who are members of the Society of Financial Service Professionals. Two reasons, I think. One is, as an organization, we really want to promote this event because we really want to promote ethics as a whole within the community. Two, who knows these businesses better than the CPAs, the attorneys, and the financial advisors who are evaluating them? So we get a lot of nominations from that standpoint as well. And I think, you know, if you're looking to nominate somebody, then what better way to show your appreciation or to give a compliment to a company than to nominate them, to really put them out there as a company that you know, is held to high ethical standards.
Yeah, absolutely. So a company gets nominated. What sorts of things get evaluated? How do you go about evaluating them as a company?
So this is when we use the students, and we send the students in as they do what we call our ADVON, our advanced scouting, if you will. They go in and they are representing the judges, and they go in and they ask some questions, and they also do the research for us to find out exactly what's going on within the company. They take a look at their documents, their processes, their procedures, code of conduct. They do research on the web to find out exactly what's going on with respect to the history of the company. And then they report back to the judges. The judges then synthesize that information and then go out and perform their evaluation. What's really interesting from a student's perspective, they've come back and they've said, when we go to these companies, they have our marquee, our names on their marquee, and we look like we're big shots. And they really, really love it. They get into it. And what's really interesting about this is that what they want to do is find out from the leadership, the same questions that they ask from the leadership, are the employees doing the same thing? So they go upper management, middle management, employees, and see whether or not the same message resonates throughout the organization.
That's good. That's good. And you mentioned last segment there was a bit of a hiatus, I guess, in the awards. So what were some of the changes or reasons for that?
Well, there's been an award every year since 2001, with the exception of last year, 2015. There was no award made. And the purpose of that was, like any program, we're stepped back to do a little self-evaluation and just to see how we could evolve to take it to kind of the next level. So what we're working on now is, because it's such a positive program, because it puts such a positive spotlight on quality businesses, we want to go out and try to engage the community more and get some new sponsors. Sponsors who are really passionate about this as an issue, and who are really well known in our local area, who are thought to be business leaders in our area. So we're in the process of engaging with some new sponsors that is not only going to give us some financial resources to put a bigger spotlight on the program, but it's also going to give us a really passionate partner to help us evolve with the program. And the second new initiative that we're pursuing right now is we're getting more involved with George Mason. So our goal is to affect more students and to expand our program within George Mason. George Mason's a great partner, and it's a really, really interesting time for our program to be partnered with George Mason. They have some university-wide initiatives to promote ethics within all of their degree programs. And the president of George Mason University has a really long history of being very involved in the business ethics community, really at an international level, some of the programs that he's been involved in.
Fantastic. Very good. For anybody that might have a message or a nominating company or want to get involved for you, how can they get a hold of you?
Well, they can get a hold of us through our website, which was mentioned earlier, and what we also can do is we take nominations from any and everybody who would be any and every business who would be interested in doing so. Just make sure you have your ducks lined up, because we do what we consider to be a deep dive into your organization,
Sounds
both
like it.
personally, from a personnel perspective, as well as your documentation. So we make sure that you are ethical before we put that give you that award or anoint you as being an ethical organization.
How many businesses do the kids go into?
Oh, they go into all the ones that are nominated. We go ahead and we make sure that they have an opportunity. They break up into groups, and then they go into all of the businesses that are nominated. And they, like I said, they do our advanced research, and it's a really good exposure and experience for the students at George Mason University. They get a lot out of it.
Fantastic. And one more time with the website for anybody who missed it.
BusinessEthicsAwards.org.
Okay, great. And for you, for anybody who wants to get a hold of you or get involved?
Yeah, we'd love for people to get involved in any capacity, whether it's if this really strikes a chord with you and you just feel that you want to get involved and you want to help send this message. We're always looking for help planning an event. An event's only as good as those who are working as a team together to put it on. And also nominate. I mean, like Rob said, we're looking for people to nominate businesses. You can do that online. Again, BusinessEthicsAwards.org. And sponsors. Always looking at, in addition to the team that it takes the bodies, it also takes some money to do these things.
Yeah.
So if your company's interested in sponsoring, we have packages for that as well.
And it's National Capital Business Ethics Award, so D.C. and the surrounding counties?
That is correct.
Correct.
Yep. Okay.
That is correct.
Okay, good. Well, thanks for coming on the show. You've been watching Your Future, Your Finances.